Yeah, no, it's not.
I love that show.
I do too. In fact, my kids are watching it now. I mean, not like right now, this minute.
Yeah.
But they watch it whenever they see it's on. They like it. And I like the fact that they like it. Ty also now is into like Family Ties and Happy Days and all those old shows on Ion TV. And I love it.
Family Ties was good in its time. If you watch it today...
If you watch it now, I know.
It sucks.
I know. And I hate that because it like sort of ruined it for me. I had it really up on this huge pedestal of like great shows of all time. And I watch it back, I'm thinking that is so cheesy and horrible. But it was perfect for the time we were in.
Remember when Rocco, or whatever the hell his name was?
Yes.
Blade, or what the hell was that guy's name?
Nick?
No, the boyfriend guy.
Yeah,
the
Nick.
artist with junk. The junk artist.
Yeah, Nick.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
Oh. Remember how they tried to make him look badass?
I know, and you look at him now, and it's so funny and cheesy.
Because back
he had
then,
an earring.
Badass was one dangly earring.
Yeah, and
like
it had to be dangly.
Yeah, and a
Ripped up jeans.
bandana wrapped around your leg.
Ripped up jeans, and he had sort of like the Bon Jovi kind of hair, you know?
And he was an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what badass meant
So
in the 80s.
If my kid were to bring home a guy like that now, I wouldn't even bat an eyelash. I'd be like,
If your kid
little
would bring
haircut dated.
Yeah, if your
haircut,
kid would have brought a home guy, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Today, that looked like that.
I'd be laughing.
Well, you would probably assume that he wasn't all there.
I know.
Right? Like he just came from some sort of home.
Yes. For interesting and special people. Yeah, I know.
You would assume he was very special. Yes.
But God, I loved Family Ties. I did.
I just like the theme
I still
song.
do. It reminds me of, wow, how great was TV when we were growing up. I watch TV now, and it's full of sex and violence, and when a new show comes on, for the first week or so it's on, I usually have to sit there and watch it with the kids to make sure it's appropriate for them to watch. That was never back in the day.
Nah,
they didn't have that stuff on TV.
TV's bad right now. There's two differences. You want to hear them?
Yes.
TV in the 80s?
Yes.
Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
TV today? Barack Obama.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to say anything else.
And it's funny because it's not really that our society is so much worse. Because if you look at it, back in the 80s, people were doing cocaine and having a good time and partying it up. And sure, there was still girl on girl in the club, and there were still gay people back then too.
Right, but it was very like you couldn't be at work saying, I'm gay.
Right.
You know? Whereas today,
everybody's gay.
Everybody's gay.
Yeah. It's pretty... In fact, us saying we're straight, sort of an anomaly.
Yeah.
We're special people.
Like, I hate saying it because I don't want people to judge me.
I know.
Quit looking at me like that.
But so and I don't know if it's good or if it's bad, because back then, I'm not going to say there was a lot of oppression, because people were still allowed to be gay and do whatever they wanted to do. But
I would say in the 80s there was a lot of oppression.
Do you think so?
Yeah, the civil rights movement had not even. I mean, I would say that all the work leading up, like, from the end of slavery up until, I mean, throughout Reagan's term, I mean, politically correct started then. That's when people actually cared. You couldn't just call somebody black anymore.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That happened in the 80s.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you had to be careful. Some of the things that your grandparents used to say, all of a sudden were clicking in your head like, that is so
That's
wrong.
Not right.
That's so wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that, I would say there was still oppression there in the 80s. The 90s opened up where everybody was wearing African medallions in bright yellow colors.
Do you know why? Because In Living Color came on the air.
Yeah, it's coming back. Did you know that? Did you hear that?
No, I didn't, but I loved it.
In Living Color is coming back.
I loved it.
New episodes.
I always wanted to be a fly girl. And Ty.
I wanted to be a Wayne.
Ty, Wayne's brother. Ty still loves In Living Color. We watch it all the time. We have the DVDs.
Let me show you something.
What? And you're right. I remember back in the 80s about the only time you saw a black actor on TV was they played a criminal.
They were a pimp.
Or they were Bill Cosby.
A drug dealer or Bill Cosby. Yeah.
So Cosby Show was really one of the first shows about black families. Family Matters then came on after that.
I mean, these are civil rights milestones, I think, you know. Sanford and Son, remember that?
Yeah, but it was still so...
That was in the 70s.
Yeah.
Remember we talked to Damon?
And he was talking about how he thought it was very stereotypical and he didn't like the character.
You know, like these two guys live in junk, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and he was always like, hey, honky cat. And, you know, they...
Well, yeah, I mean...
He said it was written by a white Jewish guy and he hated that.
Yeah. So it's funny.
The two main characters were written by white Jewish guys.
It's funny how you know the level of like civil rights movement by your TV.
That's true because now you see, you see black people on TV all the time, but I think there's still a sect of people you don't see a lot. But I do like the fact that I don't even remember back in the 80s ever seeing anybody from India on a TV show.
Yeah, and now there's one on Disney Channel.
Yeah, well, and there's a whole there was a whole show called Outsourced, which I thought was just freaking funny. I loved it.
That was a good show.
And it got canceled.
I know. I thought it was actually better than the movie. Have you seen the movie?
I haven't yet.
You should. It's pretty good. The movie though is like a true love story.
Really?
Yeah, but the TV show is hilarious as hell.
It made me want to travel to India.
I just wanted to hang with Gupta.
And I wanted to hang with Manmeet.
Manmeet. Hello, beautiful lady. What are you wearing right now? Oh, my name is Manmeet.
And about the only time you ever saw any kind of Asian characters, they always had to do kung fu. So,
Georgia?
Like in the 80s.
Georgia sounds like a sexy place.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, right? If you're Asian, you're a karate master.
Yeah.
Know? If you're from India, you all you do is eat
or you're just
vegetarian
super smart.
Food.
Yeah, right. And so now I do like the fact that TV is sort of, you see all races, all colors, all creeds, all whatever sexual things is going on as well. But in a way, too, then I just...
You know, I wouldn't mind that.
It's too freewheeling for me. Do you know what I mean? I love that part of it, but I don't like the fact that 7 o'clock, I want to sit down and watch Glee with Summer because she really wants to see what Glee's all about. 2 girls are making out, 2 guys are making out, girls and guys are making out. They're talking about sex in the car. I'm like, Summer, teenage kids are not supposed to act like this. You have to keep in mind that these kids are 30 playing teenage kids, and somehow the writers think it's okay to portray high school as that.
I freaking agree with you.
Do you really?
Oh my God, I've been fighting this forever. I've been on this like chopping block of that. I am a big proponent of that.
Really?
Yes.
Or did you just make it up because you want to make me feel better?
No, honestly, man.
Because I'm apparently the only
9-year-old kids are acting like 17-year-olds because of these believe me.
Absolutely.
I'm totally against it. The only solution?
Oh God. Here's comes
more white
radical.
people on TV. Let's get rid of all the races on TV and just make it all white people.
Isn't Glee almost all white people?
I don't care. The world was better when white people were on TV.
No, I think the rule was better when we scaled it, or the world was better when we scaled it back a little bit.
White power.
not with the races and all that, but we back in the day
when Strawberry Shortcake didn't wear a mini skirt, right?
That's true.
When Rainbow Bright wasn't giving hand jobs in the corner for $20. Like that was the time when all she really cared about was making sure the stars had color. You know? Now it's like, oh my God, Elvis broke up with me. When people aren't fighting for Ernie and Bert to come out of the closet.
I get married.
Right?
Really? Really? I don't care if they are gay. Do they really need to show it to my 2-year-old?
What is that going to prove to little kids?
They don't get it.
You know?
They don't get it at all.
These are
It's such a
puppets.
young age. They don't get it at all. I understand you want to teach the children of the world tolerance, and that's awesome. But at the age of 2, 1.5, that's not the time.
Hey, they taught me a lot of tolerance. Oscar the Grouch, totally a bum. I'll give some guy $1, right?
Right. Yeah.
But hey, let's take it a step further. Let's have Oscar the Grouch drink brandy till he throws up and then do cocaine off of a hooker's breasts. on Sesame Street. Let's do this.
Because we need to show kids what tolerance in the real world life is.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's just unreal.
I totally see what you're saying. I think all this, like Suburgatory. Okay, it's on Wednesday nights. And we usually watch the middle. And then Suburgatory was on, and then Modern Family. Yeah. So we're like, well, let's give Suburgatory a try. It's a new show. First week, really? Yeah. There was more cuss words, sexual innuendo, anything going on. So kids, you got to shut it off. It's 7:30 at night.
Right.
My kids should be allowed to watch TV at 7:30 at night.
Exactly.
We shut it off. But I gave it another week, and they must have had a lot of complaints. Because then the following weeks, it's been
all like church.
No, but it's been like where I can actually watch it with my kids.
Yeah. We need to do so. We need a revolution. Let's occupy this. Occupy TV.
Occupy TV.
Who's with me? Hey, if you guys want to occupy TV,
yes,
meet down here at URL Radio at noon on Sunday with signs, and let's go to Wrighton and just tear shiz up.
Do I just seem old complaining about this stuff? Do
No,
I seem like
I'm
my mom or my grandma.
I'm on your side, and I'm in a band that pushes the limits. You know what I mean? I'm in a band
light yourself on fire.
Uses fake blood, lights ourselves on fire, and wants to have sheep with cowboys on stage. And I'm offended by TV lately.
Okay, good to know. It's not just me.
I'd love to stay, but I have to take my mom to court.
She got all hooked up and watching true stories of cocaine dealers, and all of a sudden she thinks she's a G.
No, I really have to take her. She's in jury duty. Yeah, and she won't drive. She's like, "Will you just drive me, please? I don't want to deal with parking."
Oh, she's right there. Yeah.
I'm like, "Mom, park in the ramp. They'll pay you."
They will. They'll reimburse
She's
her.
Like, "I will give you your mileage."
They'll validate.
I'm like, "Okay." You mean because as I drive by after dropping Ashley off and pick you up since you're on the way? All right, I'll take it. $20, Ma. $20.
That's fine. I got to start my top 20 body part songs countdown.
All right, let's talk about my wang first.
That did not make the list.
That should make the list.
These are songs that have
everybody out there that wants my wang to make the top 20 of body parts. Email Stacy at stacy@urlradio.net and let her know why my wang needs to make that list.
I'm getting very offended right now.
I'm going to take a picture and send it to you via text message, and then I'm going to run for office, and then you're going to leak it.
Just another Friday.
Get it? Leak it.
You and your phone issues. See ya, Cam. Hey, coming up, we do have the top 20 body part songs countdown. I put it out on Facebook a couple days. I said, hey, what's your favorite song that has a body part in it? And the response was overwhelming. Seriously, I got in between 60 and 70 suggestions. It's crazy. So I've narrowed it down to the top 20 based on how many certain songs got. And a lot of people are frustrated. They're like, oh, that was already suggested. Why are you suggesting it again to other people on Facebook? But I like that because do you know what? It shows me that song might need to be higher on the countdown. So now do you see how this all sort of works out? So the songs that got multiple suggestions, multiple votes, are actually higher on the countdown. It's also based on how well they did on the charts, album sales, that kind of great stuff as well. So this is going to be a fun one today. So Facebook all your friends, email all your friends, text them, whatever, and say, dude, you got to listen to URL Radio today because she's doing the body part songs countdown. Just another unconventional countdown you're going to hear only on URL Radio. It's going to be a pretty nice day out today. Now, we could see some inclement weather come this weekend, but I'm sort of confused because they say that there is a winter storm warning for western and central North Dakota, west central, northwest, and north central parts of the state. But Bismarck's supposed to be beautiful, the Bismarck-Mandan area. We're supposed to be sunny 53 today. Tonight, clear and 30. Tomorrow, cloudy, not even a chance of snow, and 51. But for the west central, northwest, and north central parts of the state, Saturday afternoon through Sunday afternoon, forecasters say some areas could get as much as 4 inches of snow. There also is the potential for gusty winds that will blow the snow around and reduce visibility for motorists. So just be aware that could be going on